Yes, viewers, welcome back from that short break. You are still with Obonyo Kenneth on Google the TV e-learning teachers project. I requested that all teachers out there, let's join hands. Come on this platform, let's educate children while they are at home. It will help them not to move from one place to another. Instead of you sitting down out there, the students are also seated. Let's educate these kids. Let's use the internet very well and educate these kids. Let's use the platform of e-learning. Now, viewers, let us go ahead. This exercise is yours. Simplify. Part A, 4 root 72. Part B, root 162 x cubed. Viewers, let us go to another stage. That is addition of surds. Addition of surds. I told you to compose a song in surds. Compose that song and then you'll forward it. Addition of surds. Only corresponding surds can be added together. Only corresponding surds can be added together. Mr. Examiner, sir. Only corresponding surds can be added together. Can be added together. What do I mean by corresponding surds? I'm looking at surds which are having the same radicand. Surds which are having the same number under the square root sign. When I say 1 root 2 plus another 1 root 2, I get 2 root 2s. Example, Mr. Examiner, I've already given you the first example. 1 root 2 plus another 1 root 2. Mr. Examiner, sir. These surds are having the same number under the square root sign. They are having the same radicand. They are corresponding. When I say 1 cow plus another 1 cow, how many cows do you get? Very good, you get 2 cows. When I get 3 goats plus 3 goats, how many goats do you get? Wonderful, I get 6 goats. How about when I get 1 kilogram of sugar plus 2 kilograms of beans? Someone is telling me I get 3 kilograms of beans. Another one is telling me I get 3 kilograms of sugar. No, it cannot be possible. 1 kilogram of sugar, 2 kilograms of beans, they are not corresponding at all. They cannot be added together. That's why we are saying it is only corresponding surds that can be added together. And when we are adding 1 kilogram of sugar plus another 1 kilogram of sugar, we don't count the crystals. And we say we get 2 kilograms of sugar with 850 crystals. No! When we are adding 1 cow and another 1 cow, we don't say we get 2 cows, 8 legs, 2 tails, 4 ears, 4 eyes. Do you add that? You simply say 1 cow plus another 1 cow, I get 2 cows, which implies 1 root 2 plus another 1 root 2, I get 2 root 2s. Don't forget, and again you say 2 root 4, and again you end up multiplying the 2 times the 2. I know some of you are making that error. No, you don't do that. We only multiply the numbers, we only add the numbers outside, like we wrote down in our rules. Now, for example, if we had 6 root 5 plus 3 root 5, what do you get? Someone must be, you must give me the answer. Yes, someone, yes? No, someone is telling me 7 root 5. Is it 7 root 5? No. 6 root 5s plus 3 root 5s. I get 9 root 5s. 6 of them plus 3 of them. I get a total of 9 root 5s. Don't forget, and you say it is 9 root 25. You don't multiply this and this. Are we together? I hope you have understood that. Suppose the examiner gave us another example, and he wanted us to add 3 root 5 plus root 180. See, we can go with that. 3 root 5 plus root 180. Someone is saying, no, Mr. Examiner, don't lie to us. These two are not corresponding surds. Yes, I know as per now they are not corresponding surds. But we can do something to make them corresponding. We can simplify the second one. How do we simplify? Mr. Examiner, sir, this is the same thing as saying 3 root 5 plus. But, Mr. Examiner, sir, I can simplify root 180. I can look for two numbers which I can multiply to give me 180, where one of the two numbers has a square root. Remember, we have just studied about simplification of SADs. What are those two numbers? It is a 36 and a 5. Wonderful. So I have my 36 here times a 5. Mr. Examiner, you have given me a question to add 3 root 5 plus root 180. You want the answer. Let me give you the answer. Get a red pen and mark my work. Now, what is this going to give me? It will give me a 3 root 5 plus. But remember, Mr. Examiner, sir, root of 36 times 5 will give me a root of 36 times a root of 5. Good. So this will equal to 3 root 5 plus, in brackets, the root of 36 is a 6. 6 times root 5 gives me a 6 root 5. Aha! Are they not corresponding now? Are they not corresponding? Are they not having the same radicand? Are they not from the same family? Are they not the same? Are they not corresponding? 3 root 5 plus 6 root 5. What do you get? We are adding, Mr. Examiner, 3 root 5 plus 6 root 5. How many do you get? I will get my 9 root 5 as my final answer. As my final answer. We were looking at addition of SADs. Let us now go ahead and look at what we call subtraction of SADs. Without wasting time, Mr. Examiner, sir, subtraction of SADs. Subtraction of SADs. Subtraction of SADs. Very good. Similarly, like we had in addition of SADs, it is only corresponding SADs that can be subtracted. Only, Mr. Examiner, sir, only corresponding SADs can be subtracted. So which means here we shall not waste a lot of time. Why? Because if I have 7 root 3 and I'm subtracting 4 root 3, anyone can give me the answer here. Even those people who studied Napoleon Bonaparte, they can give me the answer. Don't laugh. I want the answer. 7 root 3s minus 4 root 3s. How many root 3s do you get? Automatically, these are corresponding. I will subtract those outside. 7 minus a 4. 7, take away a 4. So that I have my 3 root 3 as my final answer. That becomes my final answer. Now I want you at your free time to do for me this one. Root 162 minus root 72. I have you. You have been watching, pretending to be writing with very beautiful calculators. I want you to subtract for me root 162 minus root 72. And then you forward the answer on that WhatsApp number. We compare notes and see whether you're correct. The number is 0791 35 18 45. 0791. Let me squeeze it here. 0791 35 18 45. This is the number. So far, I gave you the first numbers there. Now I've given you another number here. What do you get when you subtract root 162 minus root 72? I'm giving you a hint. The way you saw me breaking down here and simplifying, look also for two numbers here. Multiply them, get 162. One of them must be having a square root. Do the same thing here so that the radicands are the same. Let us go ahead, Mr. Examiner, sir. Multiplication of SADs. Multiplication multiplication of SADs. Multiplication of SADs. Mr. Examiner, sir. We talked about corresponding SADs when we are adding. We talked about corresponding SADs when we are subtracting. But when we come to multiplication of SADs, Mr. Examiner, whether corresponding or not, all SADs can be multiplied. Like we looked at it in the rules. Mr. Examiner, sir, whether corresponding or not, all SADs can be multiplied. Can be multiplied. Whether corresponding or not, all SADs can be multiplied. What do I mean, Mr. Examiner, sir? This is what I mean. If I have a root A times a root B, in our rules, we said this will give us a common root, and then we multiply the radicands A times B to give us the root of AB. Implying that if we have a root 2 times a root 3, this is very simple. As simple as, someone is saying as simple as eating matoke. Don't say as simple as eating matoke. I told you the other time, some of us are here busy feeding on government food. Government, thank you, through the Ministry of Health, Government of Uganda, our dear Museveni, President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Thank you for the food. For us, we received our portion. And the beans, we are eating them comfortably and we are happy. You, if you are there eating your matoke, you are lucky. But for us, we are on our portion. Now, root 2 times root 3. We are going to have a common root, and then we have our 2 times a 3, which will give us the root of 2 times 3. It is not 23. I'm hearing someone talking about 23. 2 times 3 does not give you 23. It gives you a 6. As simple as that. That is how we multiply SADs. Someone else can say, but master, you are solving simple numbers and you are going to give us hard numbers. Okay, let me give another example. Mr. Examiner, suppose we had the root of a SAD times the root of a quarter. Now you're happy, I know you're smiling. This will still equal to the root of, we shall multiply a third times a quarter. We shall say a third times a quarter, which will give us the root, a third times a quarter. Multiply the numerators alone, 1 times 1 to give you a 1. Out of 3 times 4 to give you a 12. That is wonderful. That becomes your answer. Implying that the root of a third times the root of a quarter gives you the root of a 12th. Everyone, a 12th. Some people are having a problem saying some are 12. Some are saying a 12. No, a 12th. Keep practicing until when I return from the break. Google the TV. Let's go for a short break. I want to sanitize my hands.